EC Coin World International coin channel. Today we have two of the long lost coins from New Zealand for you. Unfortunately for us, New Zealand gave up on the 1 cent and 2 cent coins some time ago, in 1985, and so we don't really see these much anymore except with collectors. But let's take a look at them and talk about how and why this happened. So these are the 1967 1 cent and the 1967 2 cent coins. Again, they both have Elizabeth II on them, say New Zealand, say the year at the bottom. And as all of you who are fans of royalty, you know that this is the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. So these two coins are both made of bronze. The 1 cent coin here is 2.05 grams, 17.5 millimeters in diameter, and 1.18 millimeters thick. This particular coin from 1967, there were a lot of them made. So let's get to why there were a lot of them made. This was the year 1967 that New Zealand embraced the decimalization system, so everything was a decimal percentage. So they went from the shilling and pence and pounds to a 1 cent, 2 cent, 5 cent system that went up to the New Zealand dollar. They actually embraced decimalization about 4 years before Britain did. Britain did it in 1971. So these are the first of them. And so whenever you have the first of a new series of coin, you especially if it's going to demonetize the prior series of coins, you often have a huge number of them made. This one, 120 million of these small coins were made. And this one actually is worth a little bit of money. It's worth 35 to 50 cents, even in this condition, for a New Zealand 1 cent. Even though they made a huge amount, people used them up pretty badly, and then when they became demonetized, it was almost worth it to melt them down or to use them for something else because it's bronze. So this is a bronze coin. They're both bronze coins. The 2 cent is 4.15 grams, so you can see it's much bigger and heavier, 21.1 millimeters in diameter, and again it's bronze. On the back of the 2 cent, we see they have the flowering plant there, and let's take a look, and then we'll take a look at that, and then we'll talk about the 1 cent. So in the back of the 2 cent coin, we have the Kowhai flower, also known as the weeping cowhai and small-leaved cowhai flower, circling around a 2 that's down in the corner. And of course, at this point, it's not pence anymore, or pennies. This is a 2 cent coin from New Zealand, 1967. And again, we didn't look at the edge, but there you go. On the 1 cent coin, we see we have a different design, and that is, it's the silver fern that kind of circles around. And actually circles in a different way. If you look, this one circles from right to left, and the 1 cent circles from left to right, and that is the silver fern or silver tree fern, or sometimes called the ponga tree. And the designer on this one, the 1 cent, was George James Barry for the reverse, and the designer of the back of the 2 cent was also George James Barry. The designer of the front of the 2 cent was Arnold Machen, and the designer of the front of the 1 cent was also Arnold Machen. Again, they're both smooth-edged coins. They have been demonetized essentially because New Zealand does not use the 1 and 2 cents anymore, and they were both made from 1967 to 1985. Thanks for all your hints and comments and suggestions, and hopefully you'll take a look at our other New Zealand coin videos, as well as some of our other world and international coin videos. Feel free to subscribe to our channel if you want us to make more of them. Thanks again. Have a great day.